Most traders use MACD wrong. They trade every crossover and then end up with whipsaws. But MACD could be one of the most powerful tools, especially for intraday as well as swing trading in equity stocks, if you know the right kind of filters. Today, I'll teach you a complete MACD strategy that has entry, exit as well as stop loss, which works across all the trending stocks in the Indian market. Hi, I am Pranav VK, your financial market expert here at Stockshaala by Kotak Securities. I've been trading in the equity markets for years, and I have traded right from intraday trading all the way up to swing trading and positional trading. And MACD works beautifully well in trending stocks, momentum breakouts, reversals as well as higher time frame confirmations. So in this video, we are going to build a practical implementable system so that you can apply right away. Before using MACD, make sure the stock meets the following conditions. The first condition is that it should have a clear trend, which means it should either have higher highs and higher lows formation, which is an uptrend, or lower highs and lower lows formation, which means it is a downtrend. The second condition is liquidity. Don't trade in stocks which has low liquidity, but rather it should have higher volumes and good amount of liquidity. Otherwise, MACD becomes very noisy. The third condition is that there shouldn't be any major event candle. MACD crossovers tend to be very noisy during events. So if there are events like your results, budget, election or any other major global events, then avoid such stocks. And now once you have chosen the stock, now let me share about the MACD settings. For trading this specific strategy, it is best for you to use the normal default settings, which is 12 exponential moving average, 26 exponential moving average, and for the signal line, the 9 exponential moving average. Though we are discussing this strategy along with MACD, always remember that MACD is only a confirmation and not a prediction. This strategy has 4 major confirmations. The first one is trend direction, second one is MACD crossover, the third one is the zero line crossing, and the fourth one is the candle confirmation. Whatever I'm going to share next is the main intraday plus swing trading strategy, which means you can use it for intraday as well as swing trading. So let's head to the live charts to understand this strategy better. So here I have taken the chart of Reliance, and in the Reliance chart, the first condition we have to look for is whether there is higher high, higher low formation. Now here if you see, we have a clear uptrend where there is higher high and higher low formation. And let's try to identify if we can get an entry signal using MACD here. So after the first condition where we have higher highs and higher lows, the second condition we have to look for is that the MACD line is crossing over the signal line. Here if you can remember, the blue line is the MACD line and the orange line is the signal line. So here if we can zoom in, you can see that the MACD line is crossing over the signal line, and that is a good sign. Now this is meeting the second criteria. Now the third criteria is that the MACD line should be crossing below the zero line to above the zero line, and which is also a positive sign in this case. And finally, the fourth condition is having a bullish engulfing candle or a candle confirmation. So as we move forward, here we can see that we have a good bullish engulfing candle along with the MACD above the signal line, and at the same time we can also enter this specific trade. If you enter here at around 1324, you could have booked a profit all the way up to 1511. It is not always possible to book the profits at the highest level, but still we have got a really good profit margin in this specific trade. Always remember that your risk to reward should be taken care of. Now, for choosing stop losses, you have two options. The first one could be below the previous swing low or just below the 20 exponential moving average. And for the targets, you can use a 1:2 risk to reward ratio in case of intraday trading, and for swing trading, you can trail your profits with the 20 exponential moving average. This method is going to stop you from taking weak MACD entry signals. So far, we discussed a buying strategy using MACD. Now let's go ahead and understand how to do a short sell strategy using MACD. Now if you are worried about what exactly is a short sell, then I highly recommend that you go ahead and watch the previous videos where we have discussed this in detail. Now let's head to the live charts to understand the short sell setup. So here again I have taken Reliance as an example. The first condition, as we discussed, is the trend structure. We need to see a sequence of lower highs and lower lows. So here if we see, we have a lower low and a lower high. So this gives us the first confirmation of trend structure. After this, the second confirmation we want is the MACD line crossing below the signal line. So here if you can see, the MACD line has partially gone up and started going below the signal line. So this is our second confirmation. The third confirmation is that this entire crossover is happening below the zero line of MACD. So this gives us a confirmation that the entire trend is bearish. And the fourth confirmation that we want is a candle confirmation. It could be in the form of a bearish engulfing or break of support or a strong red candle. So here we have all these three things. We have a strong red candle. So after which you can do a short sell at 1190, and finally it has gone all the way down to 1100. So this could be a really good trade setup for you to do a short sell. The stop loss in this scenario is going to be the previous swing high or the 20 exponential moving average just above it. And the target is also going to be very similar. You're going to have a 1:2 risk to reward ratio in terms of intraday trading, and you're going to trail your profits with a 20 exponential moving average in terms of swing trading. Now I'm going to share two MACD filters that most traders miss. It is very important for you to avoid crossovers in a consolidating market, because in sideways market it is so choppy that you're going to have multiple crossovers and you're going to hit a lot of stop losses. Let me show you in the live chart. So here in the live chart you can see that the market is super flat, and you can also see that there are multiple crossovers in the MACD chart as well. This is only going to lead to a lot of stop losses and your capital erosion. So avoiding crossovers during a consolidation market is the best thing to do. The second filter is only buying when the histogram is rising, because if histogram is rising, it means the momentum is increasing. But if the histogram is decreasing, it means the momentum is dying. So it's important to recognize the histogram as well. Now let me share the differences between using this strategy in intraday versus swing trading. When using this strategy for intraday trading, use the MACD on the 5-minute or the 15 minutes time frame, and use the 30 minutes time frame for confirmations. Don't hold the positions for longer if there is volatile news. And most importantly, use histogram for early signals. When you are using this strategy for swing trading, use the MACD on the 1-day time frame, and for confirmation use the weekly time frame, and for trailing that profits use the 20 exponential moving average, and most importantly focus on the breakouts as well as reversals. So that's the complete MACD strategy for trading in both intraday as well as swing trading in equity stocks. Let's quickly recap what we have learned so far. We learned that MACD is used for confirmation and not for prediction, which means we are using 4 different confirmations in this strategy. The first one is trend structure, the second one is MACD crossover, the third one is the zero line crossover, and finally the fourth one is candle confirmations. We also learned that you can not only use this strategy for only buying, but also you can do this for short selling, which means you can also do this in futures. In the upcoming video, we are going to learn something exciting about an indicator called Bollinger Bands. So stay tuned, keep learning and keep growing. You're watching Stockshaala by Kotak Securities. I am Pranav VK and I'm going to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.